Well, that was quite a journey. I obviously have only discussed a few years on my channel so far, but having seen every Best Actress nominee ever, except one, where are you, Betty Compson? I can say that this might be my all-time favorite lineup in this category. It's not only that all 5 performances are excellent, which of course they are, and any one of them would make a wonderful winner, but also that they represent so vastly different genres and trends. Theater, horror, inspiration and desperation in 5 complex and difficult, but also very watchable and engaging movies. And then ultimately, 5 excellent and very different actresses. 2 of my personal favorites from old Hollywood, Bette Davis and Katharine Hepburn, and more modern talents Anne Bancroft, Geraldine Page and Lee Remick, whose work also means a lot to me and continues to surprise and haunt me to this day. What more can you ask for? And while I personally give my win to what I consider the greatest performance of Katharine Hepburn's career, and one of the greatest ever in general, I am actually very happy that Anne Bancroft won this race in real life, and if I could bring myself to give a tie, this is a case where I would. Because Anne's work is so unique, not only in 1962, but basically in the entire Best Actress category. The physicality, the raw determination, but also emotional complexity stick out in the most positive way among so many other Oscar decisions, and had I been an Academy member in 1963, I probably would even have voted for Anne Bancroft. Simply because a win for her felt much more likely than for Kate, and because of the aforementioned uniqueness and difference to so many other performances that usually triumph in this category. And it's wonderful that the Oscar wins by Anne and Patty Duke secured the legacies of their outstanding work and of The Miracle Worker as a whole. Patty Duke, by the way, is actually my favorite Best Supporting Actress winner. I admit the category placement is debatable and she most likely belongs in lead, but I didn't make this decision. What I want to say is, if you haven't yet, then watch The Miracle Worker to see one of the great acting duets of all time. But also watch Long Day's Journey into Night for one of the greatest tour de force performances ever captured on camera. In fact, watch all of these 5 movies and nominees to experience complex and challenging acting quality of the highest level. The excellence of this category is also shown in the fact that so many people nowadays pick a different performance as their winner. While the iconic nature of Bette Davis' work is clearly the most remembered and her performance pretty much the consensus for the win today, every nominee here has her supporters, and there's truly no false choice when you pick your favorite. As for whom the Academy picked, I hope I made it clear in my Anne Bancroft video why she won and that this was not the kind of big upset so many sources today claim it was. That's why it was so important for me to shed some light on the stories of all these fascinating nominees and how the race was actually seen at the time, and why so many things we hear and read and watch today about this category are not necessarily true. Was it maybe a close race? This is obviously impossible to say, but in my personal opinion, I don't think it was. Betty was sure that she only lost by a few votes, but personally, I think that Anne Bancroft had a comfortable lead in the end, and that it was actually Geraldine Page who held the position as runner-up. Another stage actress, another Tennessee Williams heroine, another big breakout into more diverse and challenging roles. A win for her would have made perfect sense and fit all the relevant narratives of the time. Newspaper articles at the time maybe didn't give Lee Remick a true chance, but hers was, next to Anne Bancroft's Annie Sullivan, by far the most likable character and the one whose fate was the most heartbreaking. So I could easily see her too snatch more votes than Bette Davis, who certainly did not have the kind of role many Academy members likely felt drawn to. In the end, I feel that she was probably 4th or maybe even 5th in this lineup, depending on how many Oscar voters actually watched Long Day's Journey into Night. But of course, we will never know the truth here, and this is just my personal opinion. To sum it all up, I hope you had as much fun hearing about these women as I had talking about them. And if you want to see what year will be next, you can just subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.